Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been about 2 months since I installed this T8 or 8-inch instrument cluster display for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. And this is probably one of my favorites or my favorite display so far. It has that low profiles and you get all the airflow in front of you. Also really sleek design, high quality graphic on the display. But there are a few things that even make this display better, and I got a lot of good feedbacks from the previous video, and I took some of those feedbacks from you guys and sent it over to Tesla C, and they listen. They have been sending over a software update, a few of them already. So it's been 2 months. I believe they sent out at least 7 or 8 software updates to fix some bugs, to update a few things, to add more functions to the display. Since I installed the display, they have added the blind spot warning, also autopilot warning, also changed the speed limit sign from a circle, European or Asian style design to the US version. And finally, they actually added a Model Y options on the display, so now you can switch from the new Model 3 Highland to Model Y, and you can change the color on both Model Y and Model 3 too. So in today's video, I'll show you all of those functions and changes on the display. Now let's go. Here is the T8 display. For some of you who didn't watch the first video when I install and test out this display, this is it. This is really sleek. As you can see, it's 8-inch, but it's really low profile, so the airflow could go up and down and you still can get the front airflow, which is the most complaint about the front instrument cluster display for Model 3 and Model Y, because most of them would go up at least this high and it blocks pretty much most of the airflow for the driver. And this display kind of solve that issue a little bit. You don't get like fully, of course, compared to without the display, but you get a lot more than the rest of the display that I have tested before. And the design, I love the design of this display. You can see it flows really well. It looks really OEM. My friend came in, have no idea if the Tesla has display in the front or not. He thought this is what came with the car, and I love the graphic of this display. This is probably the highest quality and great design, probably one of the best design graphic on the display. Super nice and clean. It flows really well with the main display in my Model 3, and it looks awesome too. So this is what came in first when I install, and after that they have provided a few software updates to improve the display, both functions and graphic wise. So first, let's check out the graphic for the display first. So they have changed a few things. So first, they only have the option for Model 3 Highland, as you can see. Now when you go to the setting, this one right here, go to general, everything pretty much the same here. You can make all the adjustment, really simple adjustment to make. And then you go to the display. Now we can change the color on the car. Now you can switch from Tesla Model 3 to a Model Y. So basically just switch and then go back to the main menu. Now as you can see, the car is a Model Y now. So if you have Model Y, now you can change from Model 3 to Model Y to match your car. Not only that, you can change to different color too. So you can change the car to white, red, black, or blue. You can see you can change to black. So you can change to all the colors to match your car, but they only have a default color, you know, that you can order from Tesla. Of course, you cannot change to, you know, something customized like green or yellow or something like that. So you can, you know, basically change to all the colors that comes with the factory default color. Now I can change to white, and the car also show all the status. If you open the, you know, the driver door, if you open the trunk or the front, so open the front, as you can see, the front opens on the display, and if I close it, and it will close on the display too. Same goes with, of course, with the trunk and everything else that, you know, you change on the car, just like your main display here. And the next update from the software update is the speed limit. It used to be the circle with red stripes around it, or red ring around it, like the one in Europe and Asia, I believe. But now it's just like the regular US speed limit, same as you see on the car. Let me show you both the speed limit and the Model Y new rendering of the car in action. As you can see, the new update came with the updated US speed limit. As you can see, really similar to what you see on the main display. Now you have the same thing. Instead of that red circle around with the speed, now you have the regular US speed limit on the updated software on this T8 display. And here what it looks like when I change the car to Model Y instead of new Model 3. As you can see, the graphic looks really good even with the new graphic on the Model Y model. And let me show you a quick look of the display, because it's actually sitting on the steering wheel column, so it doesn't matter how you adjust up or down, the steering wheel will just follow the steering wheel column, and you will see exact the same spot right there. So your steering wheel won't block the display at all. Since some of you haven't seen the first video, then I will also put the link of the first video in the description down below. The previous video, you can see the full installation, and let's check out the next functions here that it added from the software update. Before we go to there, this display actually has a over-the-air software update. It's the true over-the-air software update. So you basically have to connect to your Wi-Fi, your home Wi-Fi, of course, park at home, and then connect to your home Wi-Fi. After that, you just select software, as you can see. So it will, you know, have the button for you to check the software update right now. So it take a little time. As you can see, it even has the new software update. This is the newest one. I haven't downloaded this one yet, of course. Then you basically just download the software. It just go directly in your car. You don't have to download the software from the internet or from their website. Put in the drive and then plug it in. You can just directly over-the-air update right on your display. All right. They just finished downloading the new software update, the latest software update. Make sure after you're done downloading software update, go to the setup in the wireless and then turn off your Wi-Fi, so your the display can connect to the Apple CarPlay again, because if you do not turn it off, it won't connect to Apple CarPlay with your phone. So I can see the latest update on the software update. Now you can change. As you can see, this is a Apple CarPlay on the display, so we can go back. You can switch back just with the right steering wheel button, and then just scroll down, then you go back to the main display. Here, let's go back to the display. Let me see, it's in wireless actually, so you can see the speed limit you can change from universal. Basically universal is this one. So see the round circle with the red ring, that is universal. So let me park, and then we change back. We change back to American. So when they label American, meaning is this speed limit right here. So now you can switch back and forth. So if you live in Europe or somewhere outside America that it has different sign on the speed limit, you can switch back and forth. So that's the latest software update I just downloaded right now while we're filming the video, which is really cool. Let me park again. Let me see. And they also added go back to the display, rainbow road. So if you turn it on and you drive the car and you put on the autopilot, the lane will change to the rainbow road. Let me show you the demo while you drive the car. See what it looks like on autopilot and rainbow road. And the display also comes with a front forward camera option, so you can install the front forward camera to the display and you can turn on and off. Let me show you how it looks with the front forward camera. You can also manually activate and deactivate the front forward camera function. So let's say you put in a drive, here you go, the front forward camera will appear. But if you want to deactivate it manually, just use the right scroll wheel or the right button and then scroll down really fast, like not one click like this, but fast like this. Then it'll go back to the main display. So if you are on the main display driving or slowing down and try to get into parking and want to see in the front manually, you can just scroll, same thing, scroll down fast, and then the front forward camera function will appear just like so. Same thing, go back again. And again, if you want to change to the Apple CarPlay, instead of scroll down fast, just one click, then you change to the Apple CarPlay. Also, with the latest software update, now the display has a blind spot warning, so it show you when you turn on the signal light and this car next to you, it will have red tab right here, just the same as you have on the main display. So we have the red tab warning both left and right if the car is next to you and you're about to turn or turn on the signal. Also, with the latest software update, this display has the autopilot warning, so it will blink blue just like you see on the main display when you are on autopilot, and it warns you to grab the steering wheels to make sure you are paying attention to driving or on the road. Let me show you the demo while I drive the car. As you can see in the video, it's been 2 months and they have sent out so many software updates to actually improve the display, both functionality and virtually. Now it's much better, and hopefully they keep listening and sending out more updates to make the display better. Tesla is actually one of a few brands that listen to me, listen to all of you guys, and improve their products. They listen to make their product even better in the future. Let me know in the comment down below what you think about this T8 display and all the improvement, all the new software updates. And thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Make sure to put the link of this T8 display and discount code in the description down below. And don't forget to click like if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.